Interesting. I've got this question a lot over the last few weeks about, we did this before 53 years ago, and that I think, I mean, it is a reasonable thing to contemplate, like what's gone on since then. And what I'd tell you is, um,
Yes, we did this 53 years ago when we landed on the moon. Right now, another thing is happening.
when we did Apollo, which again, the more we learn about what they did, the more magical it seems what they were able to accomplish given the technology and the learnings that they had. But when we did Apollo, the architects of Apollo, Gilbert, Seaman, von Braun, Mueller, what they really wanted to do, as they were contemplating what it meant to expand our range of action to the lunar
Look, these are the Navy and this is the Air Force. Now they are both helping the crew members.
surface, what they wanted to do was learn how to live and work in space for a long time. They wanted to do that first before they were confident they could expand their range of action to the moon. Now, of course, the politics of the time and the mission at the time was different, and so they had to go straight to the moon and bring people home. And then after that, the program kind of lost its momentum. But after that, NASA kept moving along those paths, right? So we recognized during Apollo that reusing.
I mean, NASA is doing great in space. I just can say that after being in government facility as NASA, NASA is doing great. SpaceX of Elon Musk is better far than NASA, but NASA is good rather having a government thing. And this is live from the NASA itself, you see.
Usability was going to be important. We spent a lot of money on those machines, and we spent a lot of
So
money on
much
these
money,
machines
so
here.
much money.
Even though, but we recognized that reusability was important, which is why we built a winged space plane called the
Yes,
Space Shuttle,
yes.
and
Elon
then we
Musk
used
showed
that
us
that reusable
reusability
machine to
is the
build a space
one
station.
thing that we
And
have
we
to
learned
do.
for 25 years how to live and work in space, and have been able to develop technologies that can enable exploration. So really, what I think is now, 53 years later, we're at the point where the architects of Apollo would have been pleased that we're now ready to actually go back to the moon and go back to stay because we've learned all the things we needed to learn.
Yes, I think we should really go to moon and discover more things, not by the robot, by the real human being. That's what I think.
There's a lot of people pleased here tonight, and we really thank you for joining us. Amit Kshatriya, NASA's Associate Administrator.
One of the people is already being held. You
As
can
we
see.
begin to hoist the crew onto the helicopters to head back to
You
the
see right
recovery
here?
ship.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, and
Thank you, Rob.
congratulations,
they're
Amit.
going to recovery ship right now. They're going to recovery ship. You see, one is already rescued. See how fast this is. This is too fast. They are going to recovery ship. You see? I mean, you are thinking why the small ship is not headed to the recovery ship. So let me tell you, a small ship running size, I mean the running speed.
This is Mission Control Houston, with the crew members now beginning to be hoisted aboard the Navy helicopters.
All right,
Let's go to Megan Cruz aboard the USS John P. Murtha, who will take it from here.
okay, okay. So we are talking about the speed of that small boat. The speed is not so good versus
Hey,
the
Rob, yeah,
speed.
back
Okay,
on the bow of the ship here, we
all
are
right.
seeing the
Another,
helicopters
another helicopter is
circling
here.
Orion.
Okay.
The first one there, having just completed picking up.
You see, we have another helicopter. Yes, we have so many. We cannot depend on one that it will go and come back and then go and come back. No, we have way many of them because this is the best mission we have
First astronaut.
till now.
Hilo 2 now, hovering just 40 feet
Hilo 2 is right here. This is the
above
name
the
of.
front porch,
All right.
lowering a
Okay.
recovery specialist
You see
out of
right
the
here.
helicopter.
You see right here.
That person will touch down in the front porch just there.
Right here. You see right here.
The crew members already outfitted with a harness that will allow.
Let me show you how they do it. It's gone. Okay.
Here we
You
go.
see.
Second astronaut now off the front porch, getting
Second astronaut off the front porch.
hoisted into.
Right now, it comes the third one. You see, it's the third one.
As we wait for that helicopter to come back, make its way back around, just want to mention that the President of the United States
Okay.
called our NASA administrator today while
Donald
he was
Trump.
on the
Okay.
ship,
Okay.
just minutes after we interviewed him live on our coverage,
Okay.
and
Donald Trump.
congratulated him and NASA. We will soon see another one that
You see
in
right
the
here.
air,
Here we go. The third one.
getting hoisted quickly back
Third astronaut is hoisted back.
into the first helicopter now.
Okay.
First
Now we have
helicopter.
the Now,
Now the only person left on the front porch,
okay.
Commander Reed Wiseman.
Commander Reed Wiseman is the only person. Here we come the fourth helicopter. Fourth
That
helicopter.
second helicopter now making its way
Back to its way.
back over to the porch here.
You see, Reed is going to right here. We have a zoom. You see, this is how they cannot move their body. You see right here, they cannot move their body. So because they are in the zero gravity zone, zero gravity space zone, they cannot move their body freely with the gravity present in here. So this is how we go. We cannot go upside right here. We just be here and we go to the ship from right here. We
The last astronaut, Commander Reed Wiseman,
okay. Yeah,
now off the front porch and almost
everybody.
to the second helicopter.
Okay.
Both now on their way back to the ship where we
All right.
are, the USS John P. Murtha,
Okay.
just west of San Diego.
USS John P. Martha, west of San
Pacific
Diego
Ocean.
in Pacific Ocean. Thank you for watching. This is all I have coverage.